Universitas. My major is Science Education from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. Today, I'm going to share to you about my research with the title The Meta-affective Profile based on students' experience in science learning with Professor Nuriani Rustaman, Professor Ari Widodo, and Professor Mizuha. Let's start by introduction. For the overview, during science learning, students integrate thought and emotion in order to successfully understand science concepts. Sometimes, emotion also can influence the mind to stay focused during science learning. So, what's the meta-affective? Based on the Key, Carries, and Cannon 2009, meta-affective dimension for monitoring and regulating emotional response. How students think and feel about their learning are intersecting each other, and thinking process revert to metacognitive or metacognition, while feel or emotion revert to meta-affective. Next, let's discuss about the method. This survey research aims to profile meta-affective based on students' experience in science learning. The research instrument is a questionnaire which compiled based on the awareness dimension, consists 30 statements, and a regulation dimension, 21 statements with 2 levels of response, namely frequency and intensity. And this research instrument is Meta-affective Trait Scale, or MATS, has been developed by experts before. So this research we can add statement, new statement, and 2 layers response with the frequency and intensity. For the research subject, there are 634 subjects or students from 17 junior high schools spread over 7 provinces in Indonesia, with the proportion grade 7 consists of 355, grade 8 153, and grade 9 126. For the male, consists of 230 and female 404. This is the list of the province. The first one from special region of Jakarta, and then North Sumatra, and then South Sumatra, West Sumatra, Riau, and then Riau Island, and West Java. The first, let's see about the questionnaire testing. Before we conduct the research, so we test the questionnaire. The questionnaire will be analyzed by 2 software. The first one with stepwise model, and the second one IBM SPSS statistic version 22. And we can see in here, based on the RAS model, in the table 1, we can see the item reliability index and person reliability index more than 0.9. So based on Bond and Fox 2015, RAS measurement model provides person reliability index and item reliability index. What's the person reliability index? This person reliability index indicates the replicability of person ordering we could expect if this sample of person were given another parallel set of items measuring the same construct. And how about the item reliability index? So the item reliability index indicates the replicability of item placement along the pathway if these same items were given to another same size sample of person who behaved in the same way. So the reliability value of more than 0.8 were accepted as a high value, while the value of reliability between 0.9 up to 0.8 and the value which is less than 0.6 is not acceptable for reliability. And how about the Cronbach alpha from IBM SPSS? We can see in here there are some score with the high Cronbach alpha more than 0.8. So that means, to sum up this questionnaire with the adaptation and with the modification after test, we know this is the high validity and reliability, so we can use for the further research. Let's come to the core. So this part is result and discussion. There are two parts in here. The first one, affective awareness, and the second one, affective regulation dimension. Let's see. Number one, affective awareness. So this table shows the recapitulation from highest response from students. Based on this table, we can sum up, but the results show that the highest response was enjoy his or herself while completing the task, with the frequency always 51.7%, and for the intensity on the scale strongly enjoy 47.0. So that means students feel happy and feel enjoy when they have been finished with their task. And we can see in here with the yellow highlight, okay, students never feel bored, but sometimes they also never bored while a teacher explains and while discuss with each other. The next, let's discuss about the second result about the affective regulation dimension. So we can see in here the tables describes the highest response from the student in affective regulation dimension. The results show that the highest response was if get bored while studying, seek ways to get rid of the feeling, namely frequency on scale often 31.4%, and for the intensity on the scale try 34.2%. So to conclude, students try, make or try to construct the strategy to solve their boring while science learning. Based on these results, also we can connect with the previous research from the expert. So meta-affective learning as an important part of students. This is based on Radov, Jaber, and Hammer 2019, and furthermore, Universitas and Kondaksi Kirbu 2016 has been developed the test item or test item package for assessing the meta-affective from the student with name Meta-affective Trait Scale or MATS to measure meta-affective inclination related to emotion that students have while they are studying for their class. And Kirbu 2019 indicates that science self-efficacy partially mediated the relationship that meta-conceptual regulation and affective regulation have with the science achievement. Our research has implications for the further research and for the science learning. So these results provide implications and opportunities for further research on how teachers facilitate positive and negative emotion felt by students during science learning. Thank you very much for your attention. Hopefully this presentation can benefit for you, and let's improve our knowledge with the research more and research. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.